Hello everyone, welcome to Machine Learning Fundamental Series. This is Module 2, Video 2. So let us have a quick recall of what we did in the previous session. So in the previous video, we learned that machine learning models learn from features and labels. Features are of course the input and labels are the output. But how does a machine represent this point internally? That what we are going to study in this case. So in the previous video, we studied what are data, what are features, and what are labels. So now we'll see how these things are represented internally. So in machine learning, data is represented as points in the mathematical space, which is called as a feature space. So what is feature space and data representation? So by the end of this video, we'll understand what feature space means and see how data becomes points in space and understand two-dimensional, 2D, 3D and high-dimensional representation. So from features to numbers. So machines, they understand numbers. They don't understand concepts like we do. So for example, here we have the house price prediction, which we saw in the previous video. So we have the features, size and rooms, and we have the label as price. So here features, size and rooms, and the label is price. So each feature becomes a numerical value that the machine can process. So here we have two features, size and rooms. So these two features, they are converted to a numerical value, which machine can process. So here, suppose we take this example of size, these two features, size as 1200 and rooms 3. So we make up this as a point. We represent this in form of a point. So size is 1200 and room is 3. So this 1200 comma 3 becomes a point. So when features are numeric, each data sample can be represented as a coordinate in a space. So we will represent this in the, we can say, a coordinate in the graph. So 2D feature space. So if there are two features, we have the 2D space, and that is what a 2D feature space is. So here we will consider two features. Feature 1 is size, feature 2 is rooms. So if you draw a graph, so on the x-axis we have the size, on the y-axis we have the room. So both coordinates, they are the features. So each house, it becomes a point on the graph. So this is the graph. On the x-axis we have the size, on the y-axis we have the room. So these are the coordinate. That's 1200 here, and we have on the y-axis we have 3. So this point, it represents the house. So this is how we have this 2D feature space. So similarly, different house may have different features. So based on that, whatever points we are having on this graph, they represent the house. Now we also have 3D feature space. So in this case, we have three features. Feature 1, say the house. Feature 2, rooms. Feature 3, the distance from the city. So we have three features. So for that purpose, we need 3D space. So x-axis represents the size, y represents the rooms, z represents the distance from the city. So we add one more feature space that in the previous case. So it becomes a higher dimensional space. So here we have three axes. X, Y, and Z. So this house, this point is the house. Now we can also have high dimensional space. In reality, we have a very high dimensional space. So for example, if we have problem of a house price, we can use 10 to 20 features. Email spam detection, there can be more than 1000 features, and in image recognition, there can be more than thousands. So for this purpose, we need a very high dimensional feature space. So each feature becomes a dimension in the feature space. Now why feature space is important? Because feature spaces allowed us to visualize the data, compare the samples, identify the patterns, measure similarity. So many machine learning algorithms, they operate by analyzing how data points are positioned in the space. So by using the feature space, we first of all visualize the data. So as in the previous example we saw that points they are showing us the house. We can compare the samples also. We can identify what patterns we are getting from that, and what similarities are shared. So here we'll a visual example of the clusters. So here we have some fruits which are classified on the base of uh, color intensity and weight. So we have this three, some more we are adding, and here we are adding another one. So as we can see, we form two clusters in this case. Okay. So above, as we can see that the apples, and here we have oranges. So similar data points, they appear close together in the feature space. So as we can see, uh, uh, the apples, they are too closer to each other, and this oranges are also all these oranges, they are clustered together. So distance between point matters. So if two points are close in feature space, they are likely to be similar, and if they are far apart, they are likely to be different. So as we can see again, the same example. So here the distance between the two apples, as we can see, it is close. So the distance is less, so they are similar. And between the example between that apple and the orange, they are far and they are different. So let us summarize. So features, they are converted into numerical values. So here if we have size in rooms, so they are converted to numerical values. Then each data sample becomes a point, as we saw in the example of that house. So this point is in the two-dimensional space. So number of features, number of dimensions. So here we have two features. So the graph, or the whatever we have two dimensions. So machine learning algorithms analyze these points. Now the bridge to the next topic. So if data points exist in a feature space, an important question arises: how do we measure how close or far apart these points are? So we need to measure the closeness, or how much far these points are. So how do we measure? So in the next video, we will explore the concept of distance and similarity, which helps machines determine how similar two data points are. So in the next topic, we'll study about distance and similarity, what is Euclidean distance, and why closeness matters in machine learning. So that's all for this session. Thanks for watching.